Hey there, welcome to Cub Talks, the documentary web series about the Cubs, baseball, and life. Hope you're doing well, staying safe. Baseball's happening. Well, at least it's going to happen, a shortened season, we hope. What is not happening though this year is an All-Star game, which would be going on right about now, this coming week. So we're bringing you back to an All-Star game in 1967. That's right. It was a record-setting All-Star game, and I'm talking with none other than Cubs legend, the Hall of Famer Fergie Jenkins, who invited me to his home a few years back. We talked about many things, including his first All-Star game. Baseball at that time was in a little bit of a transition. Older stars like Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Don Drysdale, Ernie Banks were passing the torch to a younger generation. Pete Rose, Tony Perez, Fergie Jenkins, and rookies Tom Seaver and Rod Carew. We talked about the 1967 All-Star game, Fergie's first, in which he still holds the record to this day. He also faced off with a man on base against a pinch hitter by the name of Mickey Mantle. The bonus of this is our footage that we have is narrated by legendary Cubs broadcaster Jack Brickhouse. So this is a win-win. Enjoy Fergie telling us about his first All-Star experience in 1967.
Anaheim's beautiful new $24 million stadium, completed only last year.
I was pretty excited. I'm 22 years old. The fact that it was a hype game and Walter Austin is the manager. And prior to the game, they picked the starting pitcher. So Marichel's going to start. He said, Jenkins, you're going to probably go second, and Gibson, and they're going to move down the line. And I said, wow, that's an honor. They're in the middle of these two guys.
Richie Allen, who hit 40 homers last year, leads off the National League second inning.
And my first roommate as a Philly, Dick Allen, hit a home run.
He fires a breaking pitch, but Allen connects solidly, and there it goes. It's way, way back. It's a home run. It's the first run of the game.
I'm in the bullpen, and Marichel has gotten himself in trouble, so I'm starting to really get it together. I'm heating it up.
Joe Torre goes out to the mound to talk with Marichel.
And boom, the phone rings. Jenkins, you're in the game.
Fergie Jenkins, a rising young Cub star, is the next National League pitcher. Harmon Killebrew takes a third strike with a slider, nicking the outside corner. Jenkins, who won 11 games the first half of the season for the Cubs, seems in peak form as he cuts loose with another pitch. And Ferguson fans reaching far out for a wide breaking pitch.
I'm pretty sure Joe Torre was the catcher at the time of the game. And he looked at me and he said, who's coming in? The pinch hit. I said, yeah, Mickey Mantle. I said, all right. And he said, you know who Mickey Mantle is? I said, no, but I pitched against him a couple of times in spring training when I was in Philly. I said, so try to get ahead. And he says, well, all right. And Walter Austin looked at Torre, he looked at me, and he says, go get him. That was it.
Bauer sends Mickey Mantle to the plate as a pinch hitter, and the crowd gives the great Yankee star a standing ovation. It's the 15th All-Star appearance for Mantle, a three-time most valuable player, Triple Crown batting champion in 1956, and holder of numerous World Series records. Jenkins fires a high fastball that Mantle misses. Mickey gets back in the batter's box. Jenkins looks around at second base where Yastrzemski represents the tying run. And then the lanky Cub hurler unwinds his 6'5" frame and fires a fastball. Mickey is caught looking at it for a third strike. It just got the outside corner of the plate.
And after 4 pitches, I struck him out. Innings over.
Brooks Robinson loosens up for his turn.
And I gave up a home run to Brooks Robinson.
Jenkins winds up and lets fly, and so does Robbie. He really rips into this pitch. There it goes. Back, back, back. It's in the bullpen for a home run. The homer ties the score at 1-1.
I had a pretty good outing. I think I struck out 6 men in 3 innings. So it was a pretty good
and
All-Star game.
Those guys that you struck out, too, were pretty much a who's who of the American League, you know,
Yeah.
during that time. Some great hitters. Wasn't
Yeah, I enjoyed
Crew
it.
in there, and
Crew was in there,
and
Killebrew, and oh geez,
I think I read Oliva was one
Oliva,
of them.
yeah.
Fergie keeps pouring it on. And Rod Carew strikes out. Oliva steps up to hit as the crowd begins to take note of the rising strikeout total. Oliva also fans for Jenkins' 6th strikeout, equaling a record set originally by Carl Hubble.
You know, I was happy with my performance, and the game went 15 innings. Tony Perez won the game in the 15th off Catfish Hunter.
Freehand talks with Hunter, now pitching his 5th inning in this long contest. Tony Perez takes the first pitch, a curveball for a strike. Manager Alston watches from the dugout. On the second pitch, Hunter fires a fastball and Perez rips into it for a long drive to left field. It's going, gone for a home run into the left field bleachers. And now the National League leads 2-1. Tom Seaver, the Mets' 22-year-old rookie, is manager Alston's choice to protect the slim lead. Tension is mounted sky high with everything now riding on each pitch. Ken is ready and waiting for the pitch. Here it comes, and Barry swings and misses for strike 3. McCarver rushes to congratulate Seaver. Then comes Cepeda, manager Alston, and the rest of the National Leaguers. The 2-1 victory was the longest All-Star game ever played.
So, I mean, it was really a whale of a game, and those kind of games you don't forget, especially that many innings, the longest game ever in All-Star competition.